Hi everybody and welcome back to Gardens and Crystals with me, Wesley Peterson. And today, well, I'm going to be repotting. To do that, I need to roll back this carpet so that I can use the floor. So, let's move all this stuff and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here it is. Look at that, it's totally delicious. So I'm going to be, all of the vines are kind of bunched together around this one pole here, whatever you call it, and staked up. So that's why I bought the spreading climber trellis, so that this will be able to spread out and look wonderful straight away. I know it's going to. The leaves stay quite small, so when it climbs around on that trellis, it's just going to look wonderful. So let me go and get the pot and I'll show you where it's going to live. Now I have my beautiful blue pot here. You can see this is a beautiful ceramic pot that I bought when I was at a plant center in Shanghai. Yes, I bought this pot all the way home myself from Shanghai and I love it. I have a few different pots in this color in this series. So I really want to use this as the base because it's going to be staying in the one place in the corner, and then I have something beautiful to look at the bottom, as well as this magnificent plant to look at all the time as well. So I already have some soil in here. I'm going to add some perlite to the mix and then add the plant and some fresh soil around the edge and mixing in more perlite. This is going to help to aerate the soil, but I haven't got anything special, just normal potting soil. I'm just getting all this perlite everywhere. There's already a hole in it somewhere. Yeah, we might as well just start pouring it in. Like that. Oh! Just to make sure that we don't let it get waterlogged. There's a big hole in the bottom of this pot anyway for drainage, so that's perfect. So put that in, just pull it out if you can. Oh, it's very root bound. Yeah, look at that. Look at those roots. Oh, I'm getting soil everywhere as well, but who cares? So, at the same time, before I just put it in, I'm going to actually try to tease some of these roots out from the root ball, just to help it establish itself into the pot much quicker, rather than going round and around itself. I think this will be okay. Yeah, some of the, look, yeah, it's helping a lot to get some of these big roots that are growing up around to be able to go directly down into the pot. I think that's going to be perfect for this plant. I can see already, look how they're growing. If I can try and grab hold of the other side and do a little bit here as well. It's all around itself, it's just like crazy. There, that's a bit better. At least I've got some stuff going down that will go straight down into the pot. So now I'm ready to just place it in. And the side I'm at is actually the back, so I need to turn my pot around and make sure that I want it facing the way it's facing. Yeah, I think that's okay. Now before I go and put a load more soil in, I actually need to place the frame in so that I make sure, that's the back, I want it like that, yeah, so that I make sure that it will be the way I want it to be at the end, and the frame stays standing up strongly in the pot. So put it in like that, as you can see, press it down firmly into that pot so I know it's not going to move. There we go. And then I'll place more soil around both the plant and the frame before I start releasing the plant from its base that it's holding onto right now. Oh, it's falling over already because I just knocked it a bit, but it'll be in a moment. A bit difficult to do. Get soil in around the other side to keep it up. It's hard to hold it with one hand as well as trying to put the soil around the edge, but I'm kind of getting there. Just trying to show you how. reality when you're trying to do things with one hand in the middle of your living room on the floor. That's the way I do things. Oh, that went really, really well, really, really quickly, actually. So, frame is, yeah, very solid. Good. More soil around just in case. And then check around the front side again. Already looking really, really good, as you can see. Doesn't take much to repot a plant like this and make sure that it's going to be okay in its new pot. And then in a minute release it, and you can see how big the plant actually is. It's not this little tiny thing around a little stake. It's actually a few different vines all bunched together that I'm going to spread out and make this plant look so much better, give it so much more space and light to spread out and grow beautifully. There. That's enough soil for now, because I know that the soil will sink a little bit, but that's good because later I'll be able to top it with a little bit more fresh soil in the future when it needs it. So I just want to turn the plant around so you can actually see what I'm doing here. So I need to come to the front. All right, that's enough. Right, so now I'm going to release all of these vines from the stake, and I will be removing that stake because I can use that for another plant, another vining plant that I want to train upwards. But for now, just need to see where this is tied together and undo all the ties. Luckily, they're just ties that are twisted around, so I can easily just untwist them. Yeah, and they come off, well, pretty easily, just like that. Yeah, there's one here. So basically, all in a moment, this is probably all going to flop down. Not be very good. No, they're not. They're quite strong. That's the second one. Out. As you see, the parts are starting to flop down because I'm unraveling them from each other. But that gives me a chance to see how many I have, how many vines I have to place along the trellis. And to show me where I can take this centerpiece out, because I really don't want that in there, because I want to use that on another plant. And the whole point is to take that out and use the trellis instead. So, oh, there you go. That's out. Brilliant. I can use that for something else. Now, dead leaves, get those out of the way. Let's see, where am I going to train up the first and center piece? Well, I can see that this little piece here at the back might as well be the first one. I'll make sure it's supported and maybe put some of the leaves around the back so that it's growing on both sides of this trellis. Keep making lots of knots until it's completely tied on and you're satisfied that that is going to stay where it is. And snip off the ends and that's done. So that's the first piece in place. Now we can go and do the other ones. Next one I will put around the frame so that it can't slip down. So I've got control of where it's going. So that's the second piece tied up nice and loose. So it's got room to grow and its leaves have got room to come out. Next one. So, that's 3 pieces tied up and looking good. Now, get over to the other side and do the rest. I've got 2 more high pieces and a smaller piece that I can tie up afterwards. Now, this is a centerpiece, this one it looks like. Let's get some string first. You want to tie up and tie it in place. Simple as that, really. It's cool with vines because they are different stems. you can move around or spread around, and they will all come out and grow in their own way, in their own fashion, and look beautiful as a grouping. A little bit heavier, just kind of pot around a little bit because I needed to get in under to make sure it doesn't loosen out again itself. So I need to get one of these pieces in under where I'm tying. Now that's also in place. Snip off the ends there. Oh, so nice. And actually you can move the leaves around as well, so you can make sure they've got space. You can put them so they're going through the trellis and out the back and around. That way it looks like the vine has been there like that for a very long time. Oh, some of these leaves are just so beautiful. And a line to put inside around the trellis, like that around the back, and then we've got ones growing at the front. And again, you do the same over here, put around the back, and then move some of those that are in between each other here at the front as well, because you want to see these beautiful leaves spread out, spaced out in a way that suits them really well. Find a good spot for this. I actually want it all the way out on the edge because it looks like it'll do well there. Oh. And I might be able to get this one so that I can get it already tied up to the next yap there. But if I want to stay there, I'm probably going to have to tie it further down as well. Yes, I can see I'm going to. But that's okay, so I can fix this to here first. Yeah, so tie that off. Yes, give it another piece of support further down here. I can see around this piece here. It's going to stay there. So that's there too. And that's it basically. So now we've spread this lovely little plant out, and it can grow up this trellis, and its leaves can start recovering because some of them are pretty battered after it being moved and travelled here to our terrace garden in Malmo. So look, there we go. If I turn it around, nice and spread out, looks like a nice bigger plant. It's got this solid frame to hold on to, and it can climb up, and I can just keep it in that shape and cut off whatever grows too much and make new cuttings from it so that I can take some with me to Crystal Cottage. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you in the next video. Please remember to subscribe. This was Gardens and Crystals. Thank you and goodbye.